Title: The Unburdened Oak Tree. Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there stood a wise old oak tree named Oliver. Oliver was known far and wide for his strength and wisdom. Animals and plants alike sought his guidance, and he was always happy to help. One sunny morning, a young sapling named Sammy approached Oliver with a heavy heart. "Oliver," Sammy sighed, "I want to grow as tall and strong as you. I want everyone to look up to me and admire my branches. How can I become as magnificent as you?" Oliver smiled kindly. "Sammy, it's natural to want to grow and be your best, but you must remember, it's not about becoming like me or anyone else. The key to happiness lies in avoiding expectations placed upon you by others or even yourself." Sammy frowned, not understanding. "But isn't it good to have high expectations for oneself? To strive for greatness?" Oliver nodded. "Yes, it's good to set goals and work hard, but when expectations become burdensome, they can weigh you down, just like heavy branches on a tree. Instead, focus on nurturing your own unique strengths and talents." Over the years, Sammy followed Oliver's advice. He grew tall and strong, but not to be like Oliver, rather to be the best version of himself. He provided shade and shelter for animals, and his leaves danced joyfully in the wind. Meanwhile, other saplings in the forest aimed to be like Sammy. They tried to grow tall and strong like him, but they struggled under the weight of their own expectations and the expectations of others. They became rigid and unhappy. One day, a fierce storm swept through the forest. The oak trees with rigid branches, trying to be like Sammy, snapped and fell. But Sammy, who had grown true to himself, swayed gracefully with the wind, bending but never breaking. After the storm passed, Sammy realized the importance of avoiding expectations. He knew that being true to himself and growing naturally was the key to happiness and resilience. From that day on, the young saplings who came to Sammy for advice were told the same wisdom Oliver had shared with him. They learned to avoid the heavy burden of expectations and to grow with authenticity. And so, in that enchanted forest, the trees grew tall and strong, each embracing their unique beauty, free from the weight of unrealistic expectations. And they lived happily ever after, standing tall and proud in their individuality, just like Sammy, the unburdened oak tree.